This is a Neko Media podcast.
What's your pleasure, sir?
Welcome Cinephiles and Cinebites to a new Cinebite, number 53. I am your host, Annika P. And happy Aliens Day! LV426, the boys Mox and Ono are joined by fellow Neko Media contributor, Jesus, as all three will do a rough read-through of Ono's script, Aliens The Escape. And they do some discussion afterwards, and run through the script a few more times after that. Enjoy, and happy Aliens Day. Schrody's Ladder.
Welcome to a new Cinebite. We're doing a Schrody's Ladder segment for Alien Day,
Alien Day.
Alien Day!
April 26th.
And why is that on April 26th? Is that
for
uh-huh.
LV426?
The planet on which?
Yeah. Hadley's Hope, or Anchor Point, was placed on, and the derelict spacecraft from the first Alien flick.
Was discovered.
Yeah.
Giant
So,
aliens.
we have a special guest too on the show, fellow
Special guest.
Neko Media contributor.
Mwah.
Jesus.
The
How
Carnal
you doing?
Coyote.
Hello, aloha.
We're going to steer clear of sex in this reading, though, probably. He may find some way to tie it in sexual,
I will.
but
I always do.
we'll try to give a clean read first.
So
Yeah,
today
slightly
I
clean.
got these guys together so we can do a read-through of a short script that I wrote, and I had to look up the timestamp on this. The last time I edited this thing was back in November 17, 2009.
You were still in your 20s
1:51 a.m. on a Tuesday.
You are a wee baby.
Yes.
on a Tuesday.
I
He actually looked it up.
Yeah, I had to look it up. So I thought this thing was
Tuesday
perfect after I wrote it.
Oh, 1:20 something p.m.
Yeah.
That's what you do on Tuesday afternoons.
I
Like,
know.
I'll just make my movie.
I'm writing it now. And it's a short alien script. And I thought it was amazing after I hit save. That was it. I didn't touch it since. I sent a copy out to
Almost 10
Danny.
years.
I wonder if he read it. And I'm like, because I went through it and there's some things I kind of cringed at. Just like, I don't know.
You'll hear it. It will come up
Yeah.
in the narration.
Oh boy, will it?
Yes.
It will come.
So there are 4 characters in this short film, and 3 of us, so we'll be doubling up on characters. And we're just going to do a really quick read-through and kind of do a post-discussion afterwards, and then we're going to do maybe a second or third read-through.
Yeah, well, it's super brief.
Yeah, so it's 6 pages. So, yeah, Aliens The Escape is what it's called.
Oh, sorry. That's
It's the
Terminator.
alien music. I know.
Yeah.
It's Terminator.
But it's
That's James Cameron, yeah.
Yeah, it's just Cameron.
Yeah, it's James Horner.
That's what it sounds like.
Come
Whoa,
on,
whoa, whoa,
come
Rob
on.
Zombie.
To see all the aliens that you want to see.
Killer clowns and stuff.
So we have the 4 characters: Flores, Bauer, Dr. Lee, and Pac. I'll give you insight on all those character names. They were chosen all carefully. That's why. And so
With
Mox.
diversity in mind.
Yes. This was back in almost 10 years ago. I was thinking diversity. Mox will be narrating and playing Pac. Jesus
The
will be
pilot.
playing Bauer and Dr. Lee. I'll be playing Flores and that's it. Flores. Yeah. I'll
Really?
do
Are you only
Flores.
playing one?
Yeah.
Oh, Flores, I guess, would be the protagonist?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yes.
So as to not have us talk to ourselves as 2 different characters
Yes.
too much.
We
too
try
often.
our best to avoid that. So, all right. Aliens The Escape. Action.
Exterior, alley, street, late afternoon. The building looks like a building, but on a weird planet. Interior, building, same. 2 soldiers are in a firefight with an unknown enemy shooting into the darkness. Both run out of the building and find cover behind a garbage dumpster.
Did you see if the doctor got out?
All I saw were those things. Lots of them.
Soldier 2 checks his motion tracker. Clear. He takes out a small canister and unscrews the top. With 2 fingers, he scoops up a jelly substance. He dips it into his mouth as if he were taking a chew.
Bauer, you're still on that stuff? Tell me you didn't get that while we're in there.
Not now, Flores. My fix is worse than ever.
Bauer leans back in satisfaction while taking another dip of the drug. Its effects take over his body.
How do you mean?
It's beyond addiction.
You look worse than ever. That jelly is killing you, Private.
She's been talking to me.
Bauer wipes the sweat off of his face.
Don't start that shit now.
The Queen, she's been telling me all sorts of things.
You mean through those dreams you've been having?
They're real. How do you think I knew where to get the jelly?
Bauer contemplates about taking another dip of the drug. He does not. Flores looks over the garbage bin, then glances at the motion tracker.
She even told me
Bauer looks down at the canister.
What did she say?
where they came from.
What?
The origin of their species.
Save it.
A beep goes off on the motion detector.
Motion!
Both Marines point their weapons in the direction from which they came.
What's the position?
Bauer turns around to align with the detector. One signal on the tracker. Both look straight ahead.
It's coming straight for us.
A loud crash is heard, like a door being broken down. Then garbage cans tossed around.
Identify yourself.
Both Marines have their guns up.
Don't shoot, it's me. Fuck.
Arms down. It's Dr. Lee. Are you alright, Doctor? Didn't expect to see so many of them.
Well, it is the hive, but I'm sorry I chilled off when we first got in there. I did retrieve a sample of what I needed, though.
That being,
The jelly.
hope it was worth it.
I believe, Sergeant, that it holds the key to their entire species.
Bauer looks at her in agreement. Dr. Lee notices the canister sticking out of his bag.
You took some, didn't you?
We don't have time for this. We need to get to the extraction point.
You don't understand. If the jelly is consumed or comes into contact with anything organic, theoretically that thing can act as a tracking device, that is, by telepathic means. I didn't.
Bauer is cut off mid-sentence by several beeps on the motion tracker.
We got multiple signals coming in fast.
Take point.
The three head out, with Dr. Lee in the middle.
This is a pretty big signal.
Flores turns around to check up on Bauer. He sees Bauer take a corner more quickly than usual.
Bauer, check your corners. Hold up, Doctor.
Flores steps up to the corner to check on Bauer. He looks back at Flores and smiles.
All clear here, Sarge.
Flores checks back with the doctor and motions at her.
Let's go, Doctor.
Behind Dr. Lee, Flores sees an alien trying to catch up. He fires at it and brings it down.
Keep moving. Pock, do you copy?
Interior, dropship, cockpit, same. Pock is pilot of the dropship. Colored person. Yes, sir. I read you loud and clear. Glad to know you're still alive.
Prep the drop ship. We're going to be coming in hot.
Copy that, sir. Pock begins pre-flight checkups.
Are we almost to the APC? Just around the corner.
Good. We got the entire hive coming up on our asses.
Bauer makes a quick turn and fires his weapon.
Clear, there she is.
Bauer is looking at the APC. Dr. Lee and Flores move ahead around the corner toward the APC. Bauer double checks the ally and moves forward. Checks the alley.
His ally's dead.
An alien appears behind him. It grabs him and he screams.
Bauer!
It is too late. The alien extends its inner mouth and tears it through Bauer's head. Chunks of flesh and blood gush outward and onto Flores and Dr. Lee. Flores guns down the alien.
Keep moving. Nothing we can do for him now.
Dr. Lee is on the verge of tears. Both rush into the APC.
Pock, do you copy?
Copy, Sarge.
We're coming in.
Roger that, I see you. The APC drive. The APC drives up the ramp. Drives the ships up the ramps. Ramp closes. Dust off. The dropship The dropship takes off and exits the planet's atmosphere. The end.
Excellent.
And that was the straight version.
Were you purposely like not putting any
Yeah.
emotion?
of course.
Totally. I was like, okay. Yes.
But then he started acting. I'm like, no, it would be inconsistent if I actually
Started now.
acting.
Right,
so
right,
I'm just
right.
gonna do dry.
Well, that is it. That is.
But
The only
first
reason I
read-through.
could tell that is because I've worked with Jesus before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that sounds literally, if you've ever done independent film, that is literally how some actors,
Yeah.
in quotes, present.
Right.
You feed them the motivation, the context, and then you call action,
Yeah.
and then this is the most terrifying thing I've ever seen. Everybody, run!
Yeah.
Cut!
Well,
No, but try it like you're terrified. Okay. This is the most terrifying thing I've ever seen. Run!
that's the joy, challenge, and horror of indie filmmaking, especially with actors that aren't experienced.
Yep. Actors
And-
that are more waiters.
Yeah. Or wannabes. I mean, not to go off.
Oh
topic,
God, if
but
they suck
Hawaii-
on as being waiters too.
And the thing is that again, Hawaii.
Yeah.
I will totally get reamed for this, which I don't care. But coming from
Most of our listeners.
yeah.
Calling names.
Yeah.
No, no,
Call
no.
me names, motherfuckers. I don't care.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Maybe you should play the colored person.
I am.
So, what you guys?
Totally am. Several of them.
Well, it was kind of cool to hear it come
Oh.
off the page.
Yeah.
Oh,
I liked it though.
the thing that really struck, because again, writer, I'm anal about this.
Yeah.
It's not worst.
It's not worse.
It is not worst. WORST.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Where are we?
And at least you're consistent. You
Yeah.
with the word worst.
Go down that eye line.
You look worse than ever.
Yeah. Okay.
It should be worse.
worse. Got it.
With an
Oh,
E
okay, we're picking
instead
it
of a T.
apart. Typos.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's
Sure.
not a typo. He was consistent using that spelling throughout.
Oh, the whole time?
Yeah. So it's not a typo. I think you heard it
Yeah.
as that word.
Did I read it worst, or did my mind just automatically fill in the proper tense?
No.
Fine.
It was his character.
Oh, it was a line of dialogue.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that could be a character thing.
Yeah.
The character says it wrong.
You look worst.
You look worse.
Oh,
yeah.
fuck. Yeah. I totally read it as,
And
you
the
look
thing
worse
is
than ever.
that it wouldn't make sense as a character
For him to call it
thing
wrong.
because then because the thing is if this is for public consumption,
Yeah.
you're gonna have people going, wait, is he trying to say worse? Does he have like a speech impediment?
It's
Sure.
not worth the character detail if it is.
Yeah, it's not.
That-
yeah, I mean,
okay,
if
okay.
you establish the character mispronouncing other words, then it becomes a character trait.
Okay.
But
if
it would
it's
still be
only-
distracting, right? In a 6-page thing, to be like, oh, because now they're thinking about that as opposed to following the action.
It would actually make more sense because if he's consistently mispronouncing other words, then the ear becomes attuned to that. Like if he's like take
Well, I see what you're saying. I still think for this short, whether
Yeah,
it's
for
a
a
character
short, exactly.
thing, yeah.
yeah
But I see what you're saying. If not only worst is always repeated wrong, if he says,
yeah like if that same line, if he said you looks worse than ever,
It's beyond
that
addictions.
jelly's killings you.
yeah,
You know,
yeah,
I mean that is a character personality speech trait. Whereas you look worse than ever.
I
It
fixed his
doesn't-
worst
it
than
doesn't
ever.
Ring symphonous off the ear
Okay.
for a listener,
Yeah.
and also for your actor. It stumbles. It's like you look worse than ever
Okay.
my fix is
Because-
worse than ever.
because the actor will actually say worse. So, but I mean that's that.
Okay.
But other stuff, I'm thinking because there's supposed to be such an immediate tension between the sergeant and the private.
Yeah.
You have Bauer speaking as if he were the superior in rank than Flores.
Flores is the
doesn't-
ranking?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Flores
yeah.
does not have a sergeant attitude, speech pattern.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sure.
that's why when I was reading the action lines and going, and then the line that says that jelly's killing you private, it's like, wait a minute, he's a sergeant. So wait a minute, why is this guy even talking back to him in the way that he does? Because I don't know if you know anybody in the military
Yeah,
or
yeah.
been around military. That's not done.
That's not okay.
But if you're
Well, if these guys are elite tier 1, rank doesn't matter. It's whoever's had most time in. I mean, presumably a private would not have more time in than a sergeant, but
but
I didn't see that as such a huge thing.
context-wise, they're basically in a firefight situation, and he's basically saying, "Yeah, boss, I'm high right now."
That's
Right,
true
yeah,
too.
yeah.
Like, who
And
gets
the-
high
and-
in the middle of a firefight?
and the sergeant's like, okay with it.
Yeah.
By his
Well, he's like, you
dialogue.
probably shouldn't do that.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. He's
You
like,
should see a therapist about your addiction.
Yeah. Right.
Frag!
Because if we're talking aliens environment at that moment, like Higgs would probably push the Bauer up to the wall
But
and go, "You fucking
the whole
asshole!
plot,
You better
though, of
not."
it-
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I see
yeah,
what you're saying,
yeah.
but I think maybe a correction would be to have them do that scene the minute before they're actively engaged in the firefight.
Yeah.
Shit is
Okay.
about to go down. Then they can change. Like, you're still fucking taking that? You better not,
Yeah.
Right.
Then it can add tension during the firefight where we
Exactly.
see the soldiers still
Because
trying to take drugs.
He's ramping up his stress levels with the drug as well as the normal
What's going on?
stress.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it would make sense, and then that could be like a key character point. He's
Exactly.
not supposed to, and he makes the wrong choice.
Yeah. And that's what gets him killed because I
Yeah.
mean that's
Oh, is the drug
probably-
guy the one who dies?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then that makes perfect sense too.
Yeah.
That's his character arc. It's negative.
Yeah.
Oh,
And- and
independent
and-
film.
And that's the thing too with how he dies. You know, Flores actually says, check your corners.
Yeah.
And the thing is that his drug
Right.
addictness
Yeah.
could be increasing exponentially to the point where he's just not careful anymore.
Yeah.
And that's what gets him killed.
I actually had that little detour where he kind of goes faster than usual because he's just like
Well, thematically, too, the jelly comes from the aliens,
Yeah.
and he's consumed by the aliens.
right. Yes.
So it's like addiction wins.
Oh,
Oh, truth.
hitting meeting. Yes.
or not so. I mean, it's pretty up there, pretty out in the open, and I think where he goes into, it's basically there where he's like, actually, Bauer double checks the alien, then moves forward. Alien appears
I think you
behind
mean-
him.
Ally.
Yeah.
Ally. Yeah.
The thing is that maybe instead of he double checks, because that means he's actually cognizant of his surroundings, just say Bauer runs down the alley
Yeah.
without checking. Because if I'm double checking things,
Yeah.
my mind is still very, very situationally aware. The thing you want to have, even
Or you
in
could
the
word it different. He sporadically checks.
Yeah.
Like he's not.
or
he's just,
not even checking, because that would be the point. He's being so engulfed by this drug.
Yeah, maybe check connotates that he's too cognizant. He sporadically looks or whatever. Just he's supposed to be checking when actually he's just doing one of these
Yeah.
Yeah.
chicken neck, rubbernecking.
I mean, we were talking about Apocalypse Now. Remember
yeah.
when
Wow, I
they're
missed the
being
Apocalypse Now
you did,
discussion.
dude. You
Damn.
totally did. When they're being attacked
Right.
on the river, they're just
Yeah.
going nuts. They're just totally going nuts. The thing is that in those moments, you've got that here, and you want to expound on that and really bring up that tension where it's like, bam, 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 bam. All these things are happening all at once, and the human mind can only process certain things. The one good thing about audio plays is that you can lead your audience into picturing exactly what you want. Whereas with a film, I won't say it's lazier, but you have less opportunity to have the audience basically be your special effects studio, right? So I mean, just have them be even more reckless. That's my takeaway.
Nice. Okay.
To have, because it basically is like his death, they get to the APC, and then that's it. The tension is ramp, pause, and then abruptly stop. What's the payoff? They get away. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
But I was expecting something else where the doctor actually had also taken the jelly and something to that effect where there's a nice little nugget of did they really escape?
Oh.
Because then and I'm being harsh,
Oh no.
but the thing is that when it's the escape has to be super. The escape has to be earned.
Yeah.
They didn't earn it. There's only one alien chasing them.
Yeah.
There should be 50.
Yeah.
Well, there's a bunch of aliens.
Yeah, but there's only one that comes out at the guy, and the guy's in front. Right?
Right. Yeah.
So if the one alien that grabs the guy is in front, shouldn't there be
Be
a ton
surrounded.
of fucking aliens around them?
Yeah. Yeah.
So where's the payoff? How are they actually clawing their way out of there? That's my takeaway. It's like, okay, so yeah, they escape. Okay, cool. Huh? No, we want the.
Well, it depends. What's the theme?
It was just an escape short, but now I'm thinking there's more.
There is actually
Yeah.
the escape. Is it an escape?
Yeah. Yeah.
One guy didn't.
Yeah.
He fell victim to his addiction or his weakness.
That
his
was
flaw.
his escape.
And well,
The
and-
escape, yeah.
And here's another thought. Maybe it's not the humans that are escaping. Maybe it's the queen that is escaping. Maybe she impregnated the doctor with a queen
That would be a
larva.
good one, yeah.
Yeah.
That would be a double good one,
Because
yeah.
then it's like, the queen alien can pop out literally hundreds of worker aliens.
Yeah. Yeah.
But there's only 1 in 10,000 other queen eggs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe this is that one. Maybe it's like, okay,
Because I'm thinking now, so the doctor took a sample to go study, but
Mhm.
now she got a little addiction craving fix too.
Yeah.
So she gonna take a little dab at the jelly.
yeah, because I mean, the alien universe is so big, and I'm not even counting the new ones.
The prequels.
Fuck. And anytime there's a prequel, man, from Star Wars to Aliens,
Yeah.
it's shit. Beautiful to look at,
It is really. pretty.
just like, porn,
Oh,
but
BTS Covenant.
yeah. So anyway, that's my rant. Well, it's not
Okay,
even a
right.
rant. It's just an observation.
No, thank you for your critique.
Yeah, I
really
mean,
appreciate
the
it.
thing is, it has a lot of really good stuff going for
Yeah.
it, and I think if you actually expand it to maybe even 12 pages,
Yeah. Yeah.
then because the thing is, we don't get to know who the characters are.
Hmm.
Okay.
Other
You know-
than one is druggy.
One
Yeah.
is drugging.
And-
The
and-
other is
and
kind of a
is-
compassionate sergeant.
He's very
or
compassionate.
something. I mean,
And the doctor who comes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
actually, Pac has the most character, the way that he's interacting with
Right,
people,
right.
and he's a color person. So I
He's
mean,
a color person.
Well, of course, JR would give,
I
Ono
will.
would give the
And we're
best
all
part
colored people
to the
here,
coloreds.
Originally,
Represent.
that part was written for my brother, and
Yeah.
yes, Pac.
I think he meant person of color.
Person of that colored person. What? It was 1:51 in the morning. I thought it was the best thing I wrote. Yeah, Pac is for Pacquiao.
not the boxer.
Yeah.
But if you want to mentally picture the boxer
Yeah.
fighting aliens,
Yes.
oh my God, we can make
Yeah.
this in the Philippines now.
Oh yes, you can. Really, it'll be a very cheap movie.
Let me tell you
Actually,
about
what if he
that.
changed his name to Bat instead of Pac as short
Bat?
for like Batista?
Oh.
We could get more money for a Batista movie than a Pacquiao movie.
Pacquiao. Any critiques from you for the story?
I hadn't thought of that, but I was chiming in as Jesus was bringing up his ideas. I like the play on the escape and something at the end that ties it in, to maybe question whose escape it was, or did they really escape? Now she's drug addicted, or maybe she's carrying a queen. I like all of those thoughts. Definitely extend it. I think 6 minutes is super short.
Yeah, unless it's actually focusing on the climax.
Yeah.
You don't need any lead in.
Okay.
Like literally, because I mean, when I first read it, it was like, oh, this is a scene from something larger.
It does feel. But I like where it picks up. It picks off right in the action.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's why I want more, is because you set up the tone and the tension at the beginning and middle.
Yeah.
So I was disappointed that there wasn't really that grab at the end. I mean, it's like I want the protagonists to have to work their asses off to escape. Like any good escape movie, it's like there has to be a lot more danger, and they have to be losing something. And they can lose Bauer. That's
Yeah.
fine. But if they lose a limb, you know,
Yeah.
they lose something.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Okay. Sure.
So do you want to do it with more acting
Yeah,
now?
Yes.
let's try it.
Okay. So after they read this little short story a couple times, they're gonna give with no direction their interpretation.
Oh, you fuel you.
Yes. Their interpretation of these characters. Yes. So it's all improv. Dealer's choice.
Oh, on this read-through, just
Yeah.
whatever emotion we're
Yes,
picking
yes.
up. Okay, just give it some kind of emotion.
So,
You know-
so same characters. And no sound effects. So it's just
Do you-
another.
Okay, no sound effects.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to do just the dialogue one time, where we don't need the
The setup,
action? Yeah.
Okay, let's do it that way, and then
Okay.
we'll do
That-
another read through.
Sure, sure.
Because that way, that way we can all play.
Yeah.
But do you want to do Dr. Lee, or you want to do Bauer?
I'll do Bauer.
Okay, then I'll.
You'll do Puck or I'll do Bauer and Puck.
Yeah, and then I'll
Okay, because
then I'll do
Bauer's
Doc-
out by the time Puck comes in, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then
Okay.
I'll do Dr. Lee.
Dr. Lee.
Okay.
Okay.
Florence.
And Bauer is what? Soldier 2?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
The
Alright.
drug addict.
All right. So second read through. No mention of
No
setting.
action.
Just
No
strictly
action
dialogue.
lines.
Just the dialogue.
All right.
It's just call action, dude.
Aliens the escape action. Did you see if the doctor got out?
All I saw were those things. Lots of them.
Bauer, you're still on that stuff? Tell me you didn't get that while we were in there.
No, Flores. My fix is worse than ever.
How do you mean?
It's beyond addiction.
You look worse than ever. That jelly's killing you, Private.
She's been talking to me.
Don't start that shit now.
The Queen. She's told me all sorts of things.
You mean through those dreams you've been having?
They're real. How do you think I knew where to get the jelly? She even told me
What did she say?
where they came from.
What?
The origin of their species.
Save it.
Motion!
What's up, position?
Shit, it's coming straight for us.
Identify yourself.
Don't shoot, it's me.
Fuck!
Arms down. It's Dr. Lee. Are you alright, Doctor? Didn't expect to see so many of them.
Well, it is a hive, but I'm sorry I chilled off when we got in there first, because, I did retrieve a sample of what I needed, though.
That being,
The jelly.
hope it was worth it.
I believe, Sergeant, that it holds the key to the entire species. You took some, didn't you? Didn't you?
We don't have time for this. We need to get to the extraction point.
You don't understand. If the jelly is consumed or comes into contact with anything organic, theoretically, that thing can act as a tracking device. That is, by telepathic means.
I did not. We got multiple signals coming in fast.
Let's move. Power, take point.
That's a pretty big signal.
Bauer, check your corners. Hold up, Doctor.
All clear here, Sarge.
Let's go, Doctor. Keep moving. Pock, do you copy?
Yes, sir. I read you loud and clear. Glad to know you're still alive.
Prep the dropship. We're going to be coming in hot.
Copy that, sir.
Are we almost to the APC yet?
Good. We got the entire hive coming up on our asses.
Clear. There she is.
Bauer! Keep moving. Nothing we can do for him now. Pock, do you copy?
Copy, Sarge.
We're coming in.
Roger that. I see you. Dust off.
Scene! Oh
I
my
feel
God.
like we should change the copy that, sir, to Sarge.
Copy, sir. Okay,
Copy, Sarge, yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
So how do you like my Chris Tucker?
Oh my God.
It sounded like Southern Cartwright. Southern Cartman.
Dear Lord. Excellent read through.
Okay, I'm gonna try something different with the voice of Bauer.
And I'll definitely do something different with Dr. Lee.
Okay, so we want to include interior or narration?
Probably not, right? Because I mean, well, what do you think?
It'll be harder to go back and
Yeah.
forth between the dialogue and the
action.
action.
Right on.
Shit,
I mean,
if
it
we had
flows-
one more person,
Yeah.
it flows
What did
better
you-
with just the dialogue.
Sure.
Yeah. What did you think?
I like that. That was a lot of fun. But the doctor. Maybe I should put more character description next time.
Well, maybe
Ooh.
give him a direction
Yeah.
on that. Yeah.
Well, the doctor did just escape the hive, like
Yeah.
on her own,
Right.
and
Like
she's
what would
probably-
what would that feel like to just escape?
But I feel like she's also a scientist, so
Mm.
she's like she
Interested,
wasn't
scared,
It wasn't
curious,
as frightening. Yeah.
curious, scared,
It's more curiosity.
and she's a strong woman, obviously.
Sure,
I
she got her sample. She
She did get her sample.
Yeah.
Success.
So I'm thinking definitely Sigourney Weaver, but older Sigourney.
Yeah, like
Not
Alien
Ripley.
Resurrection.
Not
Fucking
Ripley,
on the
no.
what is it?
Nostradamus.
Nostromo?
Nostromo.
Yeah, I almost said Nostradamus too.
Nostradamus.
We're talking closer to Alien 3 Ripley.
Yeah.
Actually, I was thinking if no, that
Resurrection Ripley. she's,
Actually, the best Ripley is Alien 2
Alien 2
Yeah.
is the best Ripley.
because it is the biggest arc.
yeah, and any like even Alien Resurrection was
What the fuck was that, anyways?
Yeah.
Other than a reason to make one more. Oh, nerd
it was a
hates.
money grab to me. Like,
With French director.
okay,
Better than
I'm gonna
Bow.
play her as a little bit out of breath because she's been running.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, sure. All right. So, Aliens: The Escape. Take 3. Action. Did you see if the doctor got out?
All I saw were those things. Lots of them.
Bauer, you still on that stuff? Tell me you didn't get that while we were in
Not
there.
now, Flores. My fix is worse than ever.
How do you mean?
It's beyond addiction.
Look, worse than ever. That jelly is killing you. That jelly is killing you, Private.
She's been talking to me.
Don't start that shit now.
The Queen. She's been telling me all sorts of things.
You mean through those dreams you've been having?
They're real. How do you think I knew where to get the jelly? She even told me
What did she say?
where they came from.
What?
The origin of their species.
Save it.
Motion!
What's the position?
It's coming straight for us.
Identify yourself.
Don't shoot! It's me!
Fuck!
Arms down. It's Dr. Lee. Are you alright, Doctor? Didn't expect to see so many of them.
Well, it is the hive. But I'm sorry I trailed off when we first got in there. I did retrieve a sample of what I needed, though.
That being,
The jelly.
hope it was worth it.
I believe, Sergeant, that it holds the key to their entire species. You took some, didn't you?
We don't have time for this. We need to get to the extraction point.
You don't understand. If the jelly is consumed or comes into contact with anything organic, theoretically that thing can act as a tracking device. That is, by telepathic means.
I didn't. We got multiple signals coming in fast.
Let's move. Bauer, take point.
That is a pretty big signal.
Bauer, check your corners. Hold up, Doctor.
All clear here, Sarge.
Let's go, Doctor. Keep moving. Pock, do you copy?
Yes, Sarge. I read you loud and clear. Glad to know you're still alive.
Prep the drop ship. We're coming in hot.
Copy that, Sarge.
Are we almost to the ABC?
Just around the corner.
Good. We got the entire hive coming up on our asses.
Oh!
Clear. There she is.
Oh!
Bauer!
Oh! Ah!
Keep moving.
Oh!
Nothing we can do for him now. Pock, do you copy?
Copy, Sarge.
We're coming in.
Roger that. I see you. Dust off.
Scene!
Oh! Oh!
Still pretty terrible, but there's at least some emotion behind
more
it. I don't know
emotion
if it's
behind
the right emotions, but
I probably sound like a 12-year-old
Yeah.
just on the cusp of adolescence.
why
and
don't we
his
try
balls
the next
dropping.
one with making the doctor a man?
Man, yeah.
Because I think you trying to play a woman already sets it down a comical that you just can't,
Yeah,
no
can't-
matter how much
can't help it.
gravitas
Yeah.
you try to put
Yeah.
behind it. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. You mind that if we try
Yeah.
that? Try the doctor as a man. You want to try it with the scene description and all of that too?
Sure, let's do that. Let's do
Really?
one more read through with everything. Then.
I don't know. I don't know if we need to do the action.
Yeah.
Huh? What do you think?
Yeah. No need. Let's do
Sure.
just dialogue then. Yeah.
I mean,
Do it as a man. Yeah.
I think the only reason that would be is to just describe Dr. Lee as a man, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Is there any pronoun? You know, he, she.
No. So in this read through, Dr. Lee is a man.
Dr. Lee is a man.
He's a man.
Sex change.
Asian man. Asian. Yeah.
And Bauer is from whereabouts unknown, somewhere Eastern European, we suspect.
He was originally a
Bauer.
combination of Hudson and Hicks, and Flores.
It felt like Hudson-y at some points.
Yeah, it is. It's more
They're
Hudson.
coming straight for us.
Yeah.
And Flores is a male version of Vasquez with a higher ranking. Oh, Vasquez / Apone.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we'll see. Okay. So, aliens, the escape. Take 4. Action. Did you see if the Okay, start all over. Rewind. Did you see if the doctor got out?
All I saw were those things. Lots of them.
Tell me you didn't get that while we're in there.
Not now, Flores. My fix is worse than ever.
How do you mean?
It's beyond addiction.
You look worse than ever. The chili is killing you, Private.
She's been talking to me.
Don't start that shit now.
The Queen. She's been telling me all sorts of things.
Me too, those dreams you've been having?
They're real. How do you think I knew where to get the jelly? She even told me
What did she say?
where they came from.
What?
The origin of their species.
Save it.
Motion!
What's the position?
It's coming straight for us.
Identify yourself.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot! It's me!
Fuck!
Arms down. It's Dr. Lee. Are you alright, Doctor? Didn't expect to see so many of them.
Well, it is the hive, but I'm sorry I traded off. When we first got in there, I did retrieve a sample of what I needed, though.
That being,
The jelly.
hope it was worth it.
I believe, Sergeant, that it holds the key to their entire species. You took some, didn't you?
We don't have time for this. We need to get to the extraction point.
No, you don't understand. If the jelly is consumed or it comes into contact with anything organic, theoretically, that it can act as a tracking device. That is by telepathic means.
I did it. We got multiple
Ah.
signals coming in fast.
Ah,
Let's move. Bauer, take point.
This is a pretty big signal.
Bauer, check your corners. Hold up, Doctor.
All clear here, Sarge.
Let's go, Doc. Keep moving. Pop, do you copy?
Yes, Sarge. I read you loud and clear. Glad to know you're still alive.
Prep the dropship. We're coming in hot.
Copy that, Sarge.
are we there? Are we almost to the APC yet?
Just around the corner.
Oh, good.
Good. We got the entire hive coming up on our asses.
Clear. There she is.
What? What's that? Look out! Oh, what a poor asshole.
Keep moving.
Okay,
Nothing we can do for him now.
let's get out the fuck out of here.
Pop, do you copy?
Roger that. I see you. Dust off.
And scene. Oh my
Get
god.
to
might
the
have been
chopper!
best. That's exactly what the end.
Yes.
Get to the chopper.
Listen, Asian, get to the chopper.
That's it. That's it. That's the whole. this
Okay,
whole
so you
thing.
went with Chinese Lee.
I went with Chinese Lee with just a
Yeah.
tinge of Japanese too. I don't know if you heard it, but it was like I think the second or third
Oh, dude, I
line.
say you should throw sound effects on that one.
Yeah.
It might.
I think so because we were the most animated
Yeah, yeah.
and emotive in this one.
We shall see. Oh well, I hope you enjoyed those read-throughs. If
Aliens this
And
good.
at
Aliens
least had a
Escape?
good laugh.
yes, you shall hear a more polished, maybe extended version next year. But thank you, Jesus, for
Oh.
participating in the read-through.
My pleasure, man.
Thanks to Mox for playing these characters. Thank you, and shout out to the rest of the Neko Media crew.
That would be you.
Yeah. And,
Oh, Danny, Tommy,
Cool.
and Mary.
All right. Well, happy LV426 Alien Day.
Alien.
Peace.
This is a Neko Media